You were the sunshine, baby, whenever it's mine. But I call you stormy today. All of a sudden, that old rain's falling down. I don't know the lyric. I forgot the lyrics. I'm supposed to be on the cut. I'm supposed to like lose weight. I'm trying to get more lean. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get more lean. But yesterday at work, I walked to the store and I was gonna buy a protein drink. And I was walking past the snack aisle and I was like, oh, I do have a sweet tooth. You know what I'm saying? I love snacks. And I love chocolate and I love fucking candy. But I'm like, damn, no. I have to resist the urge. I cannot eat chocolate. I'm on the cut. But I ended up buying these chocolate covered nuts. Like a lot of different various nuts covered in chocolate. And oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. But then, you know, I have a calorie tracking app and I can scan the QR code of like products. So I was like, okay, I should probably track this because, you know, this is an extra calorie boost in my diet. So I scan it, and then boom. It's 1,000, the whole bag was 1,000 calories. The bag wasn't even that big. It was like this big. And it was 1,000 calories of chocolate covered nuts. It had like 60 grams of fat. It had like 20 grams of protein, let me add. But 1,000 calories! It was crazy. Dude, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Why the fuck do these have so many calories? And why do they? Let me take this hoodie off to show that I am serious. Why the fuck does it have 1,000 calories in this small shitty bag of fucking nuts covered in chocolate? I mean, there was a good quantity of chocolate around each nut, but I know that nuts are like pretty calorie dense, but I didn't know it was that much. 1,000 calories. That's more than I ate for like dinner that day. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. That's fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got home, I ate more chocolate because my dad had bought this chocolate and opened it. And I don't have any self-control when it comes to candy, man. It's bad. I'm supposed to be on the cut. I'm supposed to get lean and get like abs and shit. But no. I'm fucking straying away. As each day goes by, I feel like I'm just not committed to the cut. But I guess that is my fault, and I just gotta like kind of lock in on the cut. I know around how many calories I lay at it in like a day. It's like less than 2,000 if I eat breakfast, lunch, and then dinner. It's around like 2K, like less than 2K. But I need to mix in some cardio as well as weightlifting. I do like weightlifting, I have to be told. Sorry, I'm kind of yapping a lot about this. This is not the topic of today, but I just had to get that out of my mind and out of my system. You know what I'm saying? But today's topic is the point of life to become happy? This might seem like a, well, of course it is kind of question. Like, the answer would be like, yeah, why wouldn't you want to be happy? But it's like, I feel like everyone is striving for happiness, and in everything that people do, it's to get happy, what I'm saying. And this goes for a lot of hobbies where you take your hobby too far, and you turn your hobby into your work, and then your hobby no more is enjoyable because you associate it with work and kind of just like not fun. I personally, as in the state of life that I'm in right now, I think the point of life is to have fun. Because guess what? When you have fun, you become happy. Right? Right? I think the point of life is to be open-minded and to be open to other people's opinions and other people's beliefs, and being able to see other people's perspectives. That is kind of like how if I would describe the perfect society, perfect, like every human would have that attribute, you know, because when you're open-minded, you see someone else's, I guess, opinions, but opinions are formed on personal experience. But so I don't really know, because people can't relate to something they haven't experienced, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to be open-minded to something you can't relate to, I guess. But I mean, it is impossible to relate to something you haven't experienced, because you don't know what a person is talking about. Damn, it's a big ass queue. Ugh. Die. Oh my god, the ambulance is behind me, bro. Oh shit. I'm gonna just stay to the side, I guess. I often do not know. I don't really know what to do when there's an ambulance or a police car behind me with blue lights on. Because I don't know what's most efficient for them. Because in my mind, I think that if I stop and go to the side, I think that I'll just be stopping them as well, because there's oncoming traffic. But I think it is an unspoken rule, or it is a real law, I don't fucking know, that you're supposed to drive to the side, because the other lane is gonna do it as well, obviously. But I, like, for some reason that didn't clock for me before, but now it is more kind of, I understand it. So it's always been like kind of awkward, because I didn't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be the cause that's for them to be late to a place of emergency. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think what you need to seek for. Wait, no. I'm saying this wrong. I'm not gonna tell anyone what to seek for or what you need to do. That's dumb. I don't want to force my opinion on anyone, right? I'm just trying to spitball my opinions out there. You know what I'm saying? Without really affecting anyone's way of thinking. But I think everyone should be open-minded. And I feel like it is easy to be kind of secure about your own opinion and your own view of the world, I guess. It's easy to think that you are right in your own, but it's important to realize that other people have answers or have better opinions, I guess, or have different views of the world that maybe collide with your opinions of the world. But I think that an intelligent person in a debate, they would listen to what the other person has to say and they would answer based on the other person's answer. But I feel like a lot of people these days, they just kind of, like, you can kind of notice when, if you're arguing with someone or debating with someone, whatever, you can kind of notice when, I guess, they're stupid, I guess, because they're not listening to your points and they're just kind of rambling about their points and saying that they're right and that you're wrong and that you're stupid for thinking what you believe. When a person like that comes along, I think it is no point in arguing with their logic, because whatever they say, they're not going to be open to hearing what you have to say, and so there's no point in laying in energy and time into someone who aren't going to listen to you. This I kind of speak on from personal experience. I had a person in my life who wouldn't listen, I guess, which, it upset me and it kind of like frustrated me a lot. And I got frustrated a lot of times when I was with this person, because she would just never listen, and it frustrated me a lot because she would constantly go back to her own point. And when I tried to call her out I didn't want to call her out, but when I knew I couldn't just let it go, kind of, because it had gotten to a point. And when I tried to call her out for it, she would be like, "You're attacking me. You're attacking my opinions and my beliefs. And you're saying that I'm wrong and stupid." And I'm like, "No, I'm trying to tell you that the way you're seeing it may not be the case of how it really is." I don't know. It's pointless trying to tell your opinions on someone who doesn't want to be told anything. But I guess you shouldn't. I don't know if I was doing this. I feel like I was maybe trying to push my opinions onto this person. But that was never my purpose, I'm saying. I was just trying to talk about the situation. I'm terrible at comforting, by the way. Terrible. Because when my ex is the person I've been talking about, okay? But when my ex would talk about, like, something that was bothering her, or like how she was upset about some shit, I would try to find a way to solve it. And I wouldn't try to comfort, because I wouldn't try to comfort her because I wasn't on the same side as her. I wasn't agreeing with her about what she was upset about. So I would be like, "Well, you can be upset, but," and then say, like, my opinion. Maybe that comes off as me not really being very empathetic, but I wasn't agreeing with her, so I wasn't gonna say that what she believed was okay. Because, I don't know. A lot of the ways she viewed the world was kind of just negative, and I didn't agree with that, what I'm saying? I had a different worldview, and I had a different set of opinions about everything going on. So when I tried to explain my side and my reasoning and everything, she would not listen, and she would, keep holding on to her beliefs, which, obviously did upset me, or not, like, it made me frustrated quite a bit. But anyway, I kind of drifted from the topic of the video, and now I'm out of time. But yeah, I think the meaning to life is to have fun. Maybe that sounds very childish, but I think you need to let a little. I think you need to take yourself a little less serious from time to time, you know. But yeah, I'm running out of time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.